Christian.
Okay. What kind of Christian? Trinitarian, Unitarian? What is it?
Trinitarian.
Okay, so you know the topic, right? So what's your question?
So my question was actually, I was reading Mark 9
30 to
verses.
21. You're the one who asked me that question.
Yes.
What about
Yeah.
him?
Um, I wanted to hear your take on if it's a defense by Jesus, defending other denominations, like for existing, I guess, because
Yeah, I get
I'm
what you're
new in my
saying.
studies,
Yeah,
and I'm just trying to learn, and
yeah,
I
I know
was
what
reading
you're
commentaries about it.
I know what he's saying.
Go
Timothy.
ahead.
Yeah, I know what he's saying. Oh, that's telling me because yeah, you're trying to say because the man was doing miracles, but he wasn't among the disciples, and they stopped him because he wasn't part of their group. Does that mean denominations are pleasing to God? No. That
Mm,
simply means God meets people where they're at. So to that person, to no fault of his own, he had heard about Jesus, exercised faith in Jesus, and did miracles. That is a unique circumstance. But do you think if Jesus walked up to him and said, "Follow me," and he says, "It's okay, Jesus, I'm doing my thing and I'm good. You go ahead. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing," or he'd have
mm.
to follow Jesus.
No, you'd have to follow.
So
Yeah.
what this cautions us is this: if someone is not part of the church that you're convinced has the fullness of the truth,
Mm,
that doesn't mean they're not saved. They don't belong to the Lord because the Lord sees their heart, circumstances, and meets them where they're at. So you leave them to the Lord. You don't say, you know what, they're going to hell because you don't even know you're going to heaven. I don't know if I'm going to heaven.
mm,
That is not our judgment call. I cannot just send people to hell. I may be going to hell, right?
mm.
Now I'm hoping the more time I spend with divine mercy, that's a greater sign that I'm actually of the Lord and I'll spend less time in purgatory because you really need grace to deal with this guy. But that's maybe a sign for me. But you get my point, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but if that man had seen Jesus and Jesus told him, "Follow me," and then he said, "No, Lord, I'm good here, just preaching your name," he'd be in sin, right?
Yeah.
Because if you read the context carefully, the
Hmm.
disciples saw him. Instead of inviting him to join their group, they stopped him. See the mistake?
Uh. Okay.
Read it carefully.
I
I know what
see.
you're telling me.
Yeah.
Look what they did not do. Mark 9:38 to 41. John said to him, "Teacher, we saw someone casting out demons in your name. We tried to hinder him because he was not following us." So notice two mistakes. Number one, they stopped him even though he had showed he knew of Jesus, and what he heard of Jesus, he believed and had no doubt. And his faith was evidenced by the miracles he did in Jesus' name. If he didn't believe in Jesus, he wouldn't be using Jesus' name and doing miracles. Mistake number one. Second mistake, they stopped him instead of saying, "Come and join us."
Mm. I never thought of it like that.
They
Okay.
didn't invite him. "Hey, you believe in Jesus? Yeah, come and join us."
Ha.
They were on a power trip.
They went right to, yeah, went right to rebuking. Uh.
You see, this is the context of Jesus. But Jesus said, "Do not hinder him. For there's no one who will perform a miracle in my name and will be able soon after to speak evil of me." So this is the context. So if one applied in a modern context, if you confront someone with facts, this is the fullness of the truth. This is where the fullness of the revelation has been preserved. And they have no good objections to it, and they
Mm,
know they don't have a good argument against it, they will be held accountable for what they do with that revelation.
okay.
You know my point?
Yeah.
The reason why we have divisions is because you have these groups who are ancient and apostolic. They're
Mm,
not convinced that the other side is right for whatever reason. So the Catholics will present cases for the filioque and papacy, and then they'll say, "Well, no, it doesn't mean what you think it means. It means X, Y, and Z." All right. In their mind, they feel justified in thinking that's not where the evidence lay. And if their heart is sincere, they don't know any better. God will have mercy on them, but only God knows their heart. Because some people are convicted by the facts, see the facts clearly, but still refuse to accept. They will be judged.
mm.
Is that clear?
Yeah. Yeah. Thank
I've
you.
been talking for 2 hours. If this guy needs to say something too, if you want, bro, because I know you're just sitting there with
No,
your head.
I'm just right now.
For me, I thought you're like
I just,
Stevie Wonder.
I'm
Go
like
like
Stevie
this.
Wonder, but with vision. Yeah, with sight. Yeah.
No, thank you, Sam.
What do you want from me, man? There's
I'm
no
just
point.
saying because all you're doing is this. You're just
Look,
like,
look.
But
isn't
I'm the
she
type,
lovely?
Sam. I'm the type who learns from other people's mistakes. I'm not gonna even
I
try
can't
to
hear
chime in.
Divine Mercy.
I'm
All
not
right,
even gonna
so
try.
then maybe that is mercy.
Yeah.
You can't come. But you done? Does that help you with your question?
Yes.
All
Yeah.
right.
It was a quick question. Thank you very much, and I appreciate everything you do.
I appreciate you. You make glasses look beautiful.
Yeah. Stop. All right. Thank you.